Come on in, guys. Come on and join my live. Thank you all for joining. Is it Isilma Dyer? Thanks for joining my live. Come on in. Tap the screen and share the live, guys. We're going to talk about the Live Life List and what it's about. And from there, see if you all are going to create your Live Life List, okay? Come on in. Thank you all for joining the live. In just a minute here, we're going to get started and we're going to talk about the Live Life List and how you all can create your Live Life List. So I have the Live Life List backdrop so I can focus more on showing you all what the Live Life List is. I'm going to turn my music down. Can you all hear my music? Thank you all for coming in. Let's see here. Let's see here. Prophetess Selma, Rushi, Writer Lady, that's my mother-in-law, Greg Reese, my husband, Desmond. Thank you all for coming in, Paul. So let's get started on the Live Life List. And what exactly is the Live Life List? I'm going to turn this music down here. Okay, so the Live Life List is actually inspired by my husband. He actually created the Live Life List and told me about it, and I am running with it, okay? So the Live Life List is where you create your goals and ideas, and you put them on this list, okay? It's a set of goals as things that you aspire to do, things you want to do, things that you have not completed in life, okay? No matter how old we get, we want to always think about completing things that we want to do, you know? We get so boggled down with day-to-day life, right? That we forget about you had a dream, you know, of doing things. You had wanted to take a class in, you know, whether it's art or music. We forget about all those things when we get focused on just living, you know. And in today's in society right now, it's just everything is rush, 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 rush. Um, Taking care of family or taking care of yourself or your friends and so forth, that we soon forget about, hey, I have some goals that I wanted to accomplish that I did not accomplish, right? Thank you all for joining me live. Calvin, Bella, let's see here. Take my glasses. Kelly, Melinda, James, is Shella, Day, Boston, Dion. Thank you all. Thank you all for coming in. So let's talk about the live life list. I'm going to read this. Living a fulfilling life is a goal that many of us strive to achieve. However, it can be challenging to know where to start. So when it comes to setting your goals and aspirations for yourself, that's where the concept of the live life list comes in. So it's a list of things that you want to accomplish, experience, or achieve in your life. It could be a great tool for self-reflection and goal setting, and it can help you stay motivated and excited about the future. So some of the things I was thinking about when creating this live life list, I'm actually going to give you a few pointers. So for example, say if you wanted to go back to school and finish that degree or get your certification, those are things you want to add to your live life list. It's similar to like a bucket list, things that you want to accomplish before, accomplish in life. Okay, just accomplish in life. Okay. 1 second here. So you want to start first with creating a small list. Okay, you can start with a small list or you can start with a long list. It's completely up to you on the size or the length of the list. So you're going to start first. You'll start with your list of some of the most important things you want to accomplish in your life. Okay, what is important to you? And what's important to you may not be important to someone else. It's completely and solely up to you to determine what's important to you to accomplish in your lifetime. Okay, so that's something for you to brainstorm and think about and pray about. What are things that you want to do? Okay, so once you start with that list, after that, you're going to add some things that you think you will never be able to accomplish in your life. Yeah, this seems interesting to add that, but think about some things that you would want to do, but know for a fact, okay, I'm not going to be able to do this, So for me, I have asthma. Okay, I have health issues. I'm dealing with asthma and a few health issues dealing with my lungs. One of the things that I would love to do is go snorkeling. But because of my asthma, that's not a good thing. That's not a good thing to do. But guess what? I will add that to my list of things that I would want to do. Okay, but I know I'm not going to be able to do that. Right? That way, you put all cards out on the table. You don't hold anything back of things that you want to accomplish in this lifetime. Okay. And then from there, okay, you want to think back to the funniest things of your childhood. Okay. And add them to the list. Right. What are some things you all have done in your childhood that you started out doing, but then dropped it, let it go because getting older and it could have been, depends on how old you are, peer pressure at that age. And then you decided, okay, I'm not going to do it. Like, for example, you could have been playing music when you were younger. Okay. Parents could have had you in music, playing an instrument, but then as you got older, you started making different friends and connecting with different people. And so you decided to drop that and move on to something else. And then life happens, right? but you still had that idea when you were a childhood that you wanted to play an instrument or you wanted to sing, you know? So think about your childhood and things you did as a child, uh, and add those things to your list, okay, of things that you might want to pick back up and do, right? Let's see. Let's think of some other things. Give you a list here, just to get your mind going, and so I had mentioned art or music. Let's see, for health. You know, think about health wise. Running a marathon, is that something that you've wanted to do that you have not done? That's an idea, you know, finding out local marathon or places where you can actually run a marathon, local organizations that you can get in contact with to say, hey, you know, I'd like to run this 5 mile marathon or 10 mile marathon, and you prepare to be able to do that. Changing your lifestyle. Say you have made, you know how you make your New Year's resolutions? Say you've made a resolution to get your health together, but you have not stayed the course and have worked on that. Well, you could add the healthy lifestyle to your live life list and start on a day-to-day basis working on doing little small things that's going to help you to improve your health and improve your lifestyle. Okay, you can add that to your live life list. All right, so there are multiple things you could add to your list. As far as a career, you know, if you have not started that business that you wanted to start, the time is now. The time is now. We're so busy with living life, but as we're living life, our dreams are still in the back, you know, wanting to come forward. So starting that business or side hustle while you're working that job, add that to your list of things that you want to accomplish. It's so important for us to not give up on things that we want to accomplish, right? Things that we see as valuable and things that we want to do. So add that to your list. Starting a business or your side hustle while you're working your 9 to 5 or whatever hours that you work, so that you are able, if you start now and give yourself a set time to say, okay, I'm going to work my side hustle along with my job, and by such and such year or this amount of months, and I'm going to be able to let go of the 9 to 5 and have my side hustle that I really want to do and move forward with that. So add that to your list of things that you want to accomplish, okay? If you're even on the job and you want to reach a milestone right at work, put that on your list of things to do, okay? Let's see. Personal growth and education. Learn a new language. So we are a melting pot in the U.S. here, you know, and just the world, you know. And so it's always a great idea to learn a new language. Spanish, Mandarin, it does not matter, you know, what new language, or if you speak Spanish or Mandarin and other languages and you want to learn English, it's always a great thing to learn a new language. So if that's something you want to do, add that to your list of things you want to accomplish. And then there's plenty of programs online. You can get things, can even get things right online for free, even on YouTube, teaching Spanish. Spanish and Chinese. So Mandarin. So there's definitely add that to your list if that is something that you desire and you want to accomplish. Earning your degree, earning your certification. It can be even as simple as reading books, okay? Reading a book, is so important for us to read, okay? We're so busy on the digital platform and everything's digital, which you can grab an audiobook and read that. And I love touching the book, but either way, whether it's audio or actually having a book in your hand, it's important for reading, And so you could put on your list that I plan to read a certain amount of books in the year. Add that to your list. So it can be really really massive things that you want to accomplish, or just the little things you want to accomplish. It's important to you. You add that to your list. Okay? So let's see. You can even add to your list relationships and family, Spend more time with your family. These are just things you're going to jot down on your live life list, right? Maybe you are so busy working that you don't spend enough time with your family. Well, guess what? Add that to your list of things you want to accomplish and set to do. I'm going to spend this amount of time with my family. I'm going to make sure I'm spending at least once a week. I'm going to spend time with my family. Things like that. So set time to spend with your family on a consistent basis, or if it's say, well, you know what, I want to plan a vacation with my family, and we're going to take a family vacation. Each year we're going to take a family vacation, whatever it is for you. Okay, but add that to your list. Family vacation. Add that to your list of things you want to do. Maybe you want to host a family reunion. Make it bigger. Add that to your list. These are things that you want to do in your life that you have not done. You have an opportunity to just take a breather. Take a deep breath, relax, and allow yourself to take just a few minutes and brainstorm and think about what it is that you want to accomplish that you have not done already. Maybe you have financial and lifestyle goals. Achieve financial independence, or for early retirement. Buy a dream home. Pay off your debt, right? Invest in real estate or the stock market. Build a passive income stream, which I'm finding out and learning that, it seems to be so easy to do right here online when you're dealing with digital marketing, affiliate marketing. Maybe you want to donate to charity, create a will or estate plan. So under financial goals, and you can separate out your goals, your list, you can separate the different subjects out on your live life list, right? So that I'm going to have a list for my finances, or I'll have my live life list, and then under finances, these are the things I want to take care of. Under creativity, these are the things I want to do. So you can separate it out to have it even more organized. Taking a little swallow here, a little drink here. So, It doesn't matter because guess what? It's your list, right? It's your list. It's something that you see as important. So it doesn't matter what anyone else says because these are your thoughts, your ideas, your goals, your plan. So take advantage of it and just say, okay, I'm going to brainstorm and I'm going to think about what it is that I truly desire out of this life. Because time is not waiting on me. You know, time is not waiting on you. That is one thing for sure, is time is not waiting on us, and we have to accomplish these things that we've set out to do or that we want to do, because before you know it, you could be 80, 90 years old and it's like, oh man, that's things I wanted to do, you know? But guess what? And you still can get things done. But you know, you get up in age, and so it's important to start right now, to start working on those things that you want to accomplish. Get many successes, as my husband, he always tell me, many successes, small goals, and you reach those things, and then it'll make you want to keep going. So, let's see here. Creativity and expression. Creating a work of art, whether it's a painting, a sculpture, music. Perform on stage. Maybe you've had a desire to perform on stage, whether in music, theater, or dance, you know. Those are goals that you, things that you could put on your live life list of things that you want to accomplish. And you could look for you could look for theaters in your area, you know, that you, community theaters in your area that you could still be a part of. And depending on your age, you know, you can go back to school at any age. So go back to school. If that's something that you wanted to do, go back and go back to school and seek to be a professional in that area, you know. Or you could take lessons and still become a professional in that area. So there's local communities that offer community choirs, local theaters, dance studios. So you are never too young and too old to do those things, okay? Accomplish those things. You could take part in an art or photography exhibit, okay? You can produce a short film or video. And these are just a list of things. You can start a blog or a YouTube channel. These are just a list of things that you can do and add to your list, right? And I'm hoping by me mentioning these things, it's helping you to brainstorm and think of things that you have wanted to do and just forgot about it. And like I said, you know, with life, we forget about these things. Like, oh yeah, that is something that I wanted to do. That is something that was on my mind when I was younger, or when I was a teenager, or in my 20s, 30s, you know, that I have not, that I hadn't done. So it depends on your age, but you can still do those things, right? Let's see, what else? Contribution and legacy. Here's something else. It's always a good thing to volunteer, okay? You can volunteer regularly for different organizations and with different organizations, okay? And it's always good to start young. Like, say, for if you have kids, you know, it's always good to help show them the importance of volunteering and helping other people, okay? That helps, that gives them that helps them with empathy, help them to learn about empathy and helping other people, okay? And not thinking that everything's about yourself, realize that there are other people in the world that may need help, right? And it's always good to give, always good to give. And that doesn't always have to be monetary. Just giving up your time is a very good thing. So volunteering regularly is a very good thing. And if that's something that you want to do, add that to your list. Add that to your list. Say, okay, well, I haven't done that in a while, but you know what? That is something that I've always wanted to do. Add it. I remember when I was a teenager, excuse me, when I was a teenager, my mom had us go and volunteer at the soup kitchen downtown. We were at the time, we lived in Cincinnati. I'm from Cincinnati. But she had us go and volunteer at the soup kitchen. And, I learned a valuable lesson, that not everyone has gifts, under the tree, and I'm trying to think if it was Thanksgiving or Christmas, but it's a lesson of knowing that not everybody is as fortunate as you are, and it's always good to help other people that are in need. So if volunteering is something that you would like to do, I would definitely suggest getting in contact with your local organizations and help. And depending how your age, AARP also offers volunteer work as well. And I think their age is 50 plus, I believe so. So it's always you can actually check that out. Let's see. Thank you all for coming in. Thanks for joining my live. I appreciate it and staying with me. Let's see here. What else? So another thing, you can create a foundation or scholarship funds. So it depends on if you're interested in nonprofit organization. If you want to create a nonprofit as a business, you can set up a foundation or scholarship fund to give back and to help others. Help kids go off to college, help the back to school book bag drive, things like that. So those are always good things to do as well. So if that's something that's interesting to you and that interests you, add that to your Live Life list. All right? Add that to your list. Write a memoir or document your life story. Now, my husband, he always would do the videography where he would video a person, a person's life, and interview them and talk with them about their life. I always find that fascinating and interesting, and I see more and more people doing that now. And he's been doing it for years, but I see more and more people doing it now because it's so important. Sitting down, whether you interview your grandparents, your mom, dad, sit down and allow them to just talk, that way they can document their life, or you sit and talk about your life and things you remember, things that you want your loved ones to remember about you, and tell about your life story, all the different things you've gone through, experienced, so that it's remembered. So important. You can plant a tree or contribute to the environmental conservation. That is always important with our planet. It's important to continue to plant trees, with oxygen and so forth. So it's important to you, if you're interested in the environment and contributing to the environment and planting, add that to your list of things to do. Start planting more trees, and that's a good thing. Okay. Let's see. So, and in doing that, you will leave a lasting impact on your community. So, let's see. What are some other things? Say, what about unique experiences and events? Okay. I'm hoping with me just mentioning some of these things, it's going to get your mind thinking, right? Getting your mind thinking about what things you'd like to do, right? Things that you have not done. So I'm going to think of, say a few more things here. So experiences. Attend a major sporting event. Have you attended a major sporting event like the Olympics or the World Cup, or even just your local basketball, football stadiums? If you have not done that, add that to your list, right? Add that to your list of things that you want to accomplish. I can admit for myself, as I mentioned, I'm from Cincinnati. So I have not attended the Paul Brown Stadium yet. I have not, but it's on my list of things to do, right? So attend a football game at the Paul Brown Stadium. So that's on my list of things to do. So if you have not attended your local football stadium or soccer stadium or a concert, add that to your list of things that you want to accomplish. Okay, things that you want to take care of. See, like as I mentioned, a favorite band or an artist. You know, we have the jazz festivals and things of such. Add those things to your list if you have not been to a concert, an opera, and you want to attend. Those are things you add to your list, right? To say, okay, I have not attended, but I plan to attend a concert this year. Or at least say, okay, I'm going to attend this concert. That way I can check it off my list of my on my Live Life list. All right, another one. Stay in a luxury hotel or resort. So who have stayed in a luxury hotel or resort? If you have not, and that's something that's important to you, add that to your list. So these are just ideas, things that I want you to start brainstorming and thinking about. What have I not done that I want to do? What is important to me? Okay? What's important to me? Another way you can work on this. Hi.
Books. Hello.
Hold on, let's see if I can hear you here. One second. I tell you here, okay, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do this one time here. Uh, let's see here. Oh, okay. I see you want to battle. Okay. Let's do this one time. Okay. And maybe you can actually stick around and learn about the Live Life list.
Tap the screen, guys.
Okay, everyone, tap the screen, tap the screen, tap the screen.
Tap the screen, guys. Come
on, guys, tap the screen. Thank you all for tapping the screen, giving your roses and your gifts. I appreciate it. We're going to do a one and done here.
Tap the screen.
Tap, 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 tap. Thank you, thank you, thank
I'm from
you.
Wellington.
Thank
We'll see you
you. I
later.
appreciate it.
Gaan we nog om mee win.
Oh, thanks, writer lady. Thank you. Thanks, Greg Reese.
You're going to win me because
Tap,
these
tap,
people
tap.
want
Thank
to
you.
support you. Tap the screen. Wys 'n bietjie support man, joh. Hi, Ziad.
We're going to do a one and done,
There's
and then
some
we're going to
support,
continue on
guys.
talking
Tap the
about our live
screen.
life list. You know what?
Then
Wow,
the
you know
Rose
what? I'm going to
Society.
continue on anyway. You
Because
know?
this lady's going to
Continue on
win,
anyway
guys.
talking about the
I
live
say,
life
Rose gaat
list,
julle doen
okay?
aan my. Joh.
So, another thing you want to do is you're going to look at your close friends and families' lives, okay?
You
Close
guys.
friends and families' lives, and
This
if they
lady's
are
going to
doing
win.
things that excite you, add that to your live life list, okay? So you may have family members
Come
and
on,
friends
guys.
that have some exciting lives. They may be doing some exciting things that you see as, well, hey, that's something that I want to do too. I would say reach out to those close friends and families and find out exactly how did they go about um, getting where they are,
Tap the
you know,
screen, guys.
and see if they'll tell you how to go
Guys,
in, you
hello.
know, step by step on how to get to
Tap the
where they are
screen.
in their life, you know, if
Hi,
that interests you.
Cody. Come on, guys. Show
Say they
support. Show
are,
support, guys.
and it doesn't
I
matter what they are,
need
you know,
help now.
from lawyers to doctors to
Someone to support.
scientists, you know, and those are just a few things. You know, they can be engineers, they could be photographers, writers. It does not matter. You ask them, hey, you know, and if that's something that interests you, you ask them, okay, how did you go about your career? What steps did you take in your career to get where you are? How do I do that? And hopefully they'll tell you exactly what to do, right? Or at least direct you in the right path, right? Direct you on the right path. Let's see here. Step 5. Look at what some of your favorite celebrities have done. Whether in scripted or in real life, add some of those things to your list, right? So, my favorite, I would say, as I have favorite actors as well as artists. So my favorite well, my most favorite actor is Denzel Washington.
Can
That's
someone
hands down.
please
But I
help
have some
me,
other ones
yo?
that I like. And then my favorite actress is Angela Bassett. Those are my two favorite. But there, of course, there's other ones that I like. But those are my two favorite
Someone
actors
come and help
and
me,
actor and actresses,
please.
or just actors, right?
I need help.
I
Please
have a
come and
few
help me.
vocal artists that I like.
Thank you.
Donnie
Thank you. I
McClurkin,
appreciate it, really.
just to name a few. Bette Midler, and she's, you know, I don't know who on the live that actually remember Bette Midler, and trying to think it's Tamla
Thank you,
Mann.
Greg.
So those are a few vocal artists or celebrities that
You did something.
that I like.
You tried to
All
help me.
right.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Because no one is helping me by me, so yo, I don't know what's wrong with those people.
Oh, one moment, everyone.
Let's do one
Okay, I'm
more
in.
match.
Let's see here. Can you drop? Let's see
Can we do
here.
one more match? Just one more.
All right. Okay, guys. Are you there? Yes. Okay. So let's continue on. Let's continue on. Thank you all. Thank you all. That was awesome game. Thank you. So let's see here. Think of your Think of your favorite, and I actually had mentioned this already. So you had your favorite celebrities, and then also your favorite movie. So think of your favorite movies, and add some of the things that the actors have done. So what are some things? So it depends on who's your favorite and how well you know your favorite actors and actresses and just favorite celebrities, how much information you know about their lives, whether or not they volunteer to do different things, and whether they're humanitarians and so forth. So it depends on really what you know about their life or have read about their lives. You may find it interesting. Okay, you may find what they do to be interesting, and if it is, add that to your list of things to do. Right. So if it's interesting with what they do, add that to your list. All right. Let's see here. Always add something that keeps you grounded and connected to your current life, whether it be part of a current goal or dream. Always add something that keeps you grounded. So let's see here. One moment. I hope this information is good for you, that it's giving you an opportunity to really think about your life and what things that you would like to start doing if you're not currently doing right now. Like I said, we get busy with our lives day to day, hustle and bustle, trying to take care of our families or take care of ourselves, and don't really have time to really think about, hey, what is it that I have not done that I really want to do, right? So I hope this helps to start having you jog your memory and think about, hey, you know what? There are some things out of life that I still want to accomplish that I have not done so already. So let me start thinking about it and getting on those things, right? Okay, let's see. We want to make sure that we make it simple. Little small efforts, okay? Little efforts, little to no effort is what I'm going to say. Little to no effort, okay? You want to start with the little small things, and it really just depends on how you are, okay? If you feel that you want to tackle big things first and then do the small things last, you do that, right? It really just depends on you and your personality. For me, it's best to tackle the small things first and allow for that to build up to the big things that I want to accomplish. All right. Let's see here. Another thing you may want to think about is spiritual and inner fulfillment, right? Say you would like to go on a spiritual retreat or pilgrimage, if you belong to a local church, or you see that a church that's in your neighborhood that's having an event, or they're having a retreat, you may want to attend. So add that to your list of things that you'll want to accomplish, right? Add that to your list. Practice daily gratitude. It's always important for us to be thankful for our lives, because think about it. Tomorrow's not promised. The next second is not promised, but we're here, You know, you're on the live, I'm here. So having a show of, having gratitude and a daily show of gratitude and thanking the Lord or for being here and allowing for us to see another day is so important. So having a daily gratitude for that, and then also just being grateful for family, for friends, whoever is around you, grateful for being able to move your body, if things like that. Having a show of gratitude is always important. Another thing you could say, this is something different. You can have a list of, not necessarily a list of this, but you can just add this to your list. Say if you have an odd against someone, okay, and you say, hey, you know what? This person has wronged me, but I want to forgive them. Forgive someone from your past, So this is added to the spiritual and inner fulfillment. Forgiving someone that has wronged you from your past. It's always good to forgive anyway, okay? Because it's not only are you forgiving for yourself, you are releasing them as well. You release them and you forgiving for yourself. That way you don't hold any blessings up from yourself. So letting things go. Let's see here. Connect with your spiritual beliefs in a deeper way. So say, for example, for me, it's important with God daily. Read my word, spend quality time with him. That's for me, And so on my list, I have it, daily devotion. Okay, daily devotion, because it's important to me to build my relationship with God, right? So you can add that to your live life list to say, hey, you know what? That's important to me. I'm going to add that to my list of things to do daily, okay? You add that to your list of things to do daily until you no longer need to add it to your list because it's something that you do. It's actually creating a habit of doing that thing. So that you can add that to your list of things to accomplish, things to do, right? Exercising. I have that on my live life list, even if it's just 15 minutes of walking. It depends on where you are and how you start out, even if it's 5 minutes, and you gradually build from there. As long as you add that to your list of things to do to get healthy, to start walking, to expand your lungs, add that to your list of things to do, if that's important to you. All right. So I'm going to go back through my list or my steps on my live life list. Okay. And so first off, you're going to start with your list with some of the most important things that you wanted to accomplish in your life, okay? Your goals, your experiences, things that you want to accomplish. Add those things to your list, whether it's a big list of things or a small list of things. Add those things to your list to accomplish, okay? Then I mentioned adding even the things that you want to do, but you know that you would never do. Climbing a high mountain. I know for me, I won't be able to do that. Snorkeling, I won't be able to do that because the fact is, I have asthma, really bad asthma. So that's something that I may want to do, and I'm going to add it to my list of things that I want to do, but I know that I won't be able to do that one. And that's okay. But the whole point of this list is to start out by brainstorming and thinking of all the different things that you want to accomplish. From there, you're going to start focusing on the most important and break that down, okay? And we will continue. I'm going to continue coming on live, and we're going to talk about this list, okay? and creating this list and doing things that's going to help you to get to your end goal, and that is accomplishing those things on that list. Okay, so let's see here. Think back to the funniest things of your childhood and add them to the list. So you may have done some funny things, or some funny things when you were a child that you want to do now that you hadn't done, or you may have done some things like whether it was you were in a band or the choir or you played an instrument. Think about those things and decide whether or not that's something that you still want to do. On one of my videos I have where the young lady is playing an instrument, playing the flute, which I play the flute as well. So playing an instrument, and that's something I grew up playing at a young age and have continued it. But say you started playing an instrument when you were in elementary, middle school, and then you decided to drop it, but you still have that desire to play an instrument. Pick that instrument back up. There are plenty of people online that's giving lessons. Pick that instrument back up, take those music lessons, and accomplish that goal that you want to accomplish to continue playing that instrument. Don't let it go. You're never too old to play an instrument, okay? Never too old to sing, to dance, okay? Let's see here. Look at your close friends and family's lives, and if they're doing things that excite you, okay? So we have plenty of friends and families that are doing exciting things. So they may be doing something, whether they are people that travel a lot, travel agents, whether they're doctors, lawyers, scientists, engineers, photographers, writers. There's so many different avenues. If it interests you and it's something that you want to do, ask them about that career and how you can take the steps to do just what they're doing. I would say there's never a wrong answer. There's never a wrong question. Find out what they're doing, and if that's something that you want to do, get the answer. Ask your friend, ask your family member about it. Let's see here. So step 5, look at what some of your favorite celebrities have done, whether in scripted or in real life, and add some of those things to the list. So we have celebrities that we follow. And then if you are a big fan of them, you know a little bit more about their lives and what they're doing. Look at their lives, see what they're doing, and if it interests you, add that to your list. Add that to your list of things that you want to accomplish, okay? Let's see here. Think about your favorite movies and add some of those things that the actors have done. So I mentioned that my favorite actor and actress is Denzel Washington and Angela Bassett. Those are my 2 favorite. I have others, but those are my 2 favorite. So look at their lives, and even in the movies, maybe one day you had wanted to become an actor or an actress. If that's something that you still want to do, look into it, find out about it. Don't just let it go. If that was a desire of yours, look into it, find out about it, add that to your live life list, and go after it. The time is now. Okay, let's see here. Always add something that keeps you grounded and connected to your current life, whether it be part of a current goal or dream. Make it simple, and start with the simple. Start with the very simple things that you can accomplish. Get those done first and allow for it to build. And whatever you add to your list, make sure it makes you want to be excited and live your life. Okay, so those were my 8 steps, guys. Do you have any questions? Let's see here. Thank you all for joining my live. Okay, so has anyone else started their live life list, or does anyone else have a list of goals and aspirations that they would like to share? Let's see here. I'm actually going to invite. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. So who else have started their live life list? I'm going to turn on just a little music just to. Let's see here. So guys, I have my live life list and I'm working through it. One of the main things on my list right now is my health, getting my health together. Yes, I love that. Traveling and enjoying life. That's a good thing. One of the things on my list is to travel. I want my son to be able to experience more traveling and even going outside of the U.S. So that's important. One of the important things is on my list of things to do. And then just, as I mentioned, health, because there's so much going on with our food these days. It's so important. I actually want to start growing fruits and vegetables because of just everything's on recall. There's a lot of recall. And I tell you, even one thing that tripped me out was there was a recall on apple juice. I'm like, oh no. I love it. It's funny. That's me, but I love apple juice. And there was a recall on it. I'm like, oh no. Well, they're messing with the juice now. So So, yeah, so traveling is important to me. I would love to travel out of the country. I've been to the Bahamas, um, but I would love to go to like Costa Rica and Australia and England, and so just different places, Thailand. I would love to be able to Japan, go to those places. So those are things that I have on my live life list of things to do, places to go, and take my son, or just take my family. Period. Um, let's see. Oh, they had apple juice issues in the 80s? Oh, wow. See, I didn't know that. That's crazy. But it's just interesting. It's like you don't really know what to get now at the store because it was, let's see here. I saw news where they're saying it was like the whole produce section of all these different stores. So the produce section, the frozen food section, the juices, the cheese, ice cream, deli. So it's like, okay, what are we doing here? I'm gonna go ahead on and accept some of these invitations just to see. Thank you all for continuing to join my live. I appreciate it. We were talking about the live life list, and have you created your live life list? Yes, yes. Um, I said I'm gonna start doing is going back to the farmers market instead of just these grocery stores. Seeing if I can connect with a farmer. I remember there was actually a farmer. I think it was on TikTok. Actually, there was a farmer that was. I'm actually gonna look that up. That was selling his produce and meat. So I'm gonna check that out. But it's uh, good to get with local farmers, um, at farmers markets, and then also grow your own food, grow your own vegetables. So I was looking into that, um, having us grow our own fruits and vegetables. We starting indoors and go outdoors, but at least get started because there's just so much out there now. It's just too many contaminations that you really just don't know what you're getting. There was the whole issue with the cucumbers. So, and I really like cucumbers. I'm like, okay, can add that to my salad. So, um, but yeah, I remember Grandpa having that garden. Do you remember when Greg had made that big garden for Grandpa in the backyard? All right, so let's see here. I'm going to invite, let's see. Yes. He's still doing little things. I see little pots and so forth. He's doing even now with growing like onions and so forth. So, which is good. It's good. So, I saw um, a little, I'm trying to think of what it is, but it was, I have to look it up. But it was a way to grow your vegetables. It was something that I saw on Amazon where you can buy it and you can grow your vegetables. I can't think of the name of it offhand, but it's definitely something I'm going to get because we definitely need to really start taking our vegetables and fruits in our hands as much as possible. And then, of course, using the farmer's market, as you mentioned there, because you really just don't know what you're getting. And then they are, one, adding too many chemicals to the fruits and vegetables, just the food, period. You don't know what you're eating. All right, everyone. Well, I thank you all for joining my live. I truly appreciate it. And I will be back on tomorrow talking about the Live Life list and how I can help you create your Live Life list, okay? Thank you all for joining. You guys have a wonderful, blessed day.